Hello you guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I am finally giving you my long-awaited apartment tour. So in this video, I'm going to show you a realistic apartment tour of my West Village studio where I pay $1,700 a month. If you're interested on what it's like living in a 200 square foot studio in downtown New York City during the panini, then definitely watch this video until the end because I'm going to share with you what my apartment looks like. Let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start off with my most favorite part about my apartment, which is the fire escape. So over here, I have a fire escape on the outside, and I put these little like twinkle lights out here. So during the winter time, it looks really cute with Christmas, but I actually really like it during the summertime because it just adds that little bit of charm. I got these on Amazon. I just simply typed in like rustic lights on Amazon, and this is what I got. They're actually pretty affordable. They're about, I want to say like $20, and they plug in over here. I just like shoot it into the jack. So now let me show you the other part of my fire escape. Right over here, I just put this grass pad. This is basically a fake grass pad that my neighbor got from Home Depot. In fact, you guys can see his down here. So his is all the way down there. He even has like a little chair. Joey, say hi to my apartment tour. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, so basically he had extra grass, so he gave us extra grass to put out here, and sometimes I put like little yoga pads out here and I can like just like meditate, and it's such a vibe. And then right over here I have my neighbors fire escape as well. We're homies. Hi Kirsten, if you're watching this, love you. And I convinced her to put the grass pad out there as well because we like to drink our coffee and chit chat at the end of the workday and sometimes work together. So it's really cool. The only dangerous part is there is this hole on this side, so that's so people can walk down from up there to down there, but it's like a little sketchy, so I don't let my dog come in. Now let's go in to the apartment. I'm gonna try to do this as graciously as possible. Here are what my windows look like. They're very cute. They're like 200-year-old windows from 1864, and they are not ventilated. So let me tell you, like, it really sucks here during the winter time, but I just get over it. Let's go in. Apartment. All right. Let's say hi to my plant. This is Delancey over here. I like to name my plants after streets in New York City, and I got these plants in this crystal shop in the East Village. So I named this plant Delancey, and the leaves are called jade leaves because they're kind of like this like marble jade shape. And I got one with a lot of tentacles because I like to hang them from the ceiling. So up here is just like a little nozzle that you can just screw in, and it holds up to, I want to say like 30 pounds or something like that. And so I just put them in here. Inside there's like little crystals in my plants, and I do that so they last longer. Now let me show you my bedroom. Okay, so here's my bed, and when I first moved to New York City, I used this company called Feather. This is not sponsored, but I've tried to get them to sponsor me, so if you guys are watching, please sponsor me and DM me. So when I moved here, I used this company called Feather. Feather is a startup, and basically they have locations in all the main metro areas, and they provide a subscription-based service for you to rent furniture. So when I moved from San Francisco to New York City, I actually didn't bring any of my furniture from San Francisco. One being because I actually bought the furniture like right when I got out of college. So my style and aesthetic when I got out of college was not what it is right now. I actually had really bad style when it comes to interior design when I got out of college. Like I really just like didn't know what I wanted. So I feel like a lot of my furniture was like that weird like dark wood color, like not really cute at all, and so I just like really didn't like it. So I sold my dresser, everything on Facebook Marketplace. I sold everything on Facebook Marketplace. I put my mattress and my bed outside, because in San Francisco by the city you get 2 opportunities where you can just dump furniture outside and the city will come pick it up. So you just have to schedule it. So anything that I couldn't sell in San Francisco, I literally just like scheduled the pickup person to come get it. I know some of you guys asked me like, when you're moving across the country, what is the cheapest way? I literally think the cheapest way is to get rid of everything. Like, you want to think about it like you're moving to New York City, you're living your dream, you're finally like following your dream and moving here. You want to have a fresh start. You don't want to bring anything from your like past life over here. So I got rid of all my furniture. I sold my couch in San Francisco to my roommate, because my apartment in San Francisco, I had like this really large room that basically was a studio in an apartment that I shared with other girls. So yeah, this is my bed. It is a queen size bed. It's Casper, and I have this like really cheap bed frame from Feather that I really hate. And what I did was I got these pillows from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I think it was TJ Maxx. And I like have them in the front, and then I put like my actual pillows in the back. I sleep with my dog. I live in a tiny apartment. He sleeps with me. We are friends. So what I do is I have like a really old white sheet. I have this old little white sheet on top of my actual bed, because as you can see, Brody likes to hang out on my bed. And what I did was I put everything underneath my bed. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So you guys can see under here in New York City, what you want to do is you want to maximize your space. So I literally put everything underneath my bed, like stuff that I don't need. What I did was I have a giant suitcase. I don't know if you guys can see it with the lighting. There it is. So my giant suitcase, I put all of my summer clothes, if it's winter, and then vice versa, into that suitcase. And then I fit my carry-on suitcase into that giant suitcase. And those are the 2 suitcases that I use to move to New York City. What you guys are noticing is I actually have these little like bed lifters. That is so I can put more stuff underneath my bed. And also because my floors are actually crooked, because I live in a really old apartment. So it's like, that's just the vibe. But I've gotten used to it. I just like level out everything by putting these things underneath. These windows are literally game changer, and they're the reason why I decided to move here. Then over here, I have this mirror. This is from West Elm, and it came with my Feather subscription, and I have everything basically like paid off from Feather because I was subscribing for that long. So all of this is like owned by me now. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys my at-home office. So I work a 9-to-5 tech job, so I work from home. We are work from home. We are field employees technically, so we don't go into the office until God knows when. So I'm gonna show you guys my office. Okay, so what you guys are going to notice is I don't actually have my work laptop and monitor on here. It's because after work on the weekends, I actually hide it right underneath here because I don't want to be reminded about work. So I have this portable monitor. I'll show you guys. Okay, so this is what my portable monitor looks like. I got this because I'm going to be traveling around in the summertime, and I don't want to bring a monitor around. So I got this on Amazon, and you can get it for like $150. Basically, you just plug it in with a USB cord to your computer, and you're able to literally bring this anywhere. I got this when I went to Miami, and it was literally such a good investment. Highly recommend. Then right over here, I have my big floor to ceiling or like floor length mirror. I freaking love this mirror. I got it on West Elm. Well, it's from West Elm, but I got it for Feather, and basically I fit it right over here because there's kind of like this indent gap, and I find that this actually makes my apartment look bigger, and I like using it when I like get ready, and I like having it next to my desk because it makes the space look bigger. So I highly recommend getting these. I also put my plant up over here. This guy, I forget what I named him, but he's really thriving. Like, look at him, look at him. And I just like hung him over here. I also have my TV over here. You guys are probably wondering why I put it over here. It's because it's the only place to put it. Like when I'm watching TV, I can just like hang out over here. And this thing actually pulls out. So you can pull it out and you can move it on the side with the swivel, and that way I can actually watch it from my living room, which we will go into next. Yes, so basically my living room is right next to my bed, and what I did was I made sure to get a smaller couch. So Article actually has these couches that are designed for studio spaces. They're actually only 5 feet long, so they fit really well, and it's honestly like super spacious. I highly recommend. Again, this is not sponsored. None of the stuff in this video is sponsored, and I really would love you guys to sponsor me if you're watching this. But a way for you to separate the space is right over here. As you guys can see, is I have my dresser. So this dresser is from West Elm. It's also from my Feather subscription that I have already paid off, and I put it over here because it separates my bed from my living room, as you guys can see. So I highly recommend you to have some form of way of separating living spaces and bedroom, because then every area has a function. Then right over here I have my little hamper, which doesn't fit a lot, and I have enough room to pull stuff out. I mainly put like sweaters and foldable stuff over here. I don't have an impressive way of folding anything, honestly, but I know a lot of people online do. Some flowers that my best friend got me for my birthday, which is tomorrow. I turn 30 tomorrow. And then this is one of the first plants I got. It's a snake plant. I highly recommend these plants when you live in New York City because it's impossible to kill them. This one I got from the Prince Plant Shop, and it is called Jackson. I also have this little champagne case that I got for my birthday last year from my friend Celeste. Shout out to Celeste. And I actually still keep the box because when I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube is when I decided to pop this box, because during the time when I actually got this, I was sober in last January. Then I have some rose quartz over here because I'm manifesting love into my life and I like to save myself. Here I have my Chanel purse. My other purses are in the closet right now, and then I have another crystal that I got from San Francisco over here. Here I have the book Crushing It that changed my life forever. Also Atomic Habits and Dare to Lead. A lot of these are from like a book club that I was part in. And then right over here is a little wall lamp. It was actually put in here before I moved in, and then I exchanged it for one that was more rustic. So I just used TaskRabbit to put it onto my wall. And then right over here I have my journaling, like manifestation stuff. I have my little like sound wave machine over there. I forget what you call it. My dad gave it to me. And my crystals that my dad gave. My dad gave me all of these crystals over here. And then I have my journals that I use every day. This that I only have one pillow. And honestly, I wanted to buy another pillow for this video. But to be honest, I live alone. So mainly Brody just uses that pillow. And I'm too lazy to get one. I have these blankets that Brody lays on because I don't want him to like ruin the couch. But I did get a gray couch so he wouldn't ruin it over time. And then right back over here, I kind kind of like store all of his clothes because he's kind of a fashionista. Over here, I have 2 end tables. You're gonna notice I don't have a coffee table. What happened was I actually had this end table from Feather. This is a Feather brand, and it didn't really like have an actual space in my apartment. So what I did was I bought this table because I wanted to use it as a TV stand, but then I hated it. So I put it together and it kind of works. So I kind of like it like that. And then I got these little cushions for my guests or to use outside from Urban Outfitters, and I really like using them. Then my rug is from Marshall's. I wanted to go for like the boho vibe, so that was the thing I did. And then right over here I have another Feather lamp that I got from the Feather subscription, and it didn't really fit anywhere, so I kind of just put it here. It doesn't really hit the like door when I open it, so I guess that's fine. This is one of my favorite parts of the apartment, is like the old touches like this. Like, how old is that? That's so sick. And then I usually put my keys and my mask over here, and then that's Brody's doggy bowl over there. Now let's show you guys the kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to explain how the kitchen works. I am one of 3 people in this apartment building that actually has a full kitchen. Everyone else has like no stove, or they don't have a kitchen at all. So this came with the apartment, which is basically a full fridge, which is really rare in my apartment. The microwave did not come, but I wanted everything to be stainless steel, so I got it from Facebook Marketplace for $30. And look, there's like so much room in my freezer. I just went to Costco, so I'm doing like kind of a Costco haul. And then right over here, you're gonna see all of my food. This is like literally what the bitch eats. I eat a lot of food. I just hired a personal trainer because I'm not gonna be 30 and fat. So she's making me eat actually a lot, and it's kind of shocking. So that is, whoa. I'm obsessed with Oatly. Like, I will not drink anything else with full fat Oatly. Then I have tamari sauce because I'm pretending to be gluten-free. Then I have a bunch of Kerrygold butter because I tried to go into ketosis, but it didn't really work and it just made me fat. This makes my fridge not smell bad. And then I have an avocado and like soy over here, soy mayonnaise or whatever. So like whatever. I put my coffee beans from Bulletproof in here so they don't get moldy and gross. And then I literally have like apple cider vinegar and a bunch of eggs. I put everything into these little meal tins so I can just eat them super fast when I am hungry. Then moving over here, I actually have a stove. This is really rare in downtown New York City to have a full stove in my type of apartment. So this actually even has like an actual oven inside, which is really rare. It doesn't really get that hot, but I don't mind. There's also exposed brick, which I think is super cool. The last tenants put these little like light things so the light can come on, because you're gonna notice that there is no actual light in my kitchen right now, which was a problem when I moved in. Then over here, this person installed this from IKEA before I moved in, which is actually really functional for small spaces because I get to hang everything from the wall. And this even is like a little dish tray that comes out like that. And then I get to hang my dishes and then fold it back up. I got this again on Amazon, it's going for the boho look. And then I put all my silverware in this little glass mason jar. And then I have the sink, it's nothing to write home about. This goes over here, it's actually pretty heavy, so I kind of regret it. And the person installed this little like trash thing that shoots out, so that's super helpful. And then I have Brody's dog food and my Instapot down there. Then over here, what I did was I just kind of like, it's kind of messy, but I kind of organized everything that I mostly use like right over here. And then mostly I just have my NutriBullet, and I don't overcomplicate my dishware. Like, it is what it is. And then my spices are over here. Nothing to write home about. Then over here, I actually built this like kitchen, this like makeshift kitchen island. So this pulls out, and in the back, I have all of the cables plugged into here. That way my microwave's plugged because there isn't a lot of outlets. This is my favorite thing in the apartment. It is my Fellow kettle. Again, I'm not sponsored, but I love them. And I got the new NutriBullet, so it goes super fast because I try to be vegan and it didn't work. Then over here is like my little tray of like random stuff, like dog poop bags and like foil, face masks. It's not closing now. And then right down here, I can put more of like pantry stuff. And then it pushes back. And this even came with like a paper towel roll, which is like so clutch. You know what I mean? Oh, and then I forgot to show you guys my closet. So this was installed like 20 years ago. It actually used to be a fireplace, and then they built this like makeshift pop-out area to put all your stuff in. So I somehow was able to put all of my clothes in here, and I have like a shoe rack down there, and then like my boots and other purses over there. So there's a lot of storage over here. Moving on. I am like out of breath. Okay, let's go into the bathroom, my least favorite place of the apartment. Okay, so one thing I do like about this bathroom is these little doorknobs. Aren't they cute? Okay, going in. Don't make fun of me, you guys, but I really do think that this is kind of like Sarah Jessica Parker's bathroom from Sex and the City. Like, look at this tile. I mean, I think it's from the 50s, but like some of this stuff is really weird. Like, why is there a towel holder right over like where my toilet paper is, which is empty? And then this toilet is very common in the West Village, where it's kind of like the ones that you like, oh, pet flush. Industrial area. I don't know, I really need to work on this space, but it's a pretty big bathroom. Over here is like a little hanging thing that the last tenants left, and you can like hang just cleaning supplies. Then back over here I'm like able to fit more stuff. Don't ask me why I have like a fake face over there. I was doing lashes for a little bit, but I only have like one outlet over here, and that's where I like use to plug my robot, who's really loud. Then over here I have my sink, and I was painting earlier, that's why the brush is over there. So this is like, you know, pretty cool, whatever. A little trash can. And, you know, I just come in here every day and I'm like, my life is amazing. Medicine cabinet. And then I put a crystal over here just to cleanse the area. And I have like my toothbrush and tongue scraper. You guys need a tongue scraper if you don't have one. Literally, like, I don't even know what your hygiene is if you don't have a tongue scraper. You can get one of these on Amazon or CVS. It makes your breath smell so much better. Then I have all of my, you know, girly stuff over here, skincare, baby, and yeah. Peter Thompson, love you. Then over here, I got my Urban Outfitters shower curtain. So this shower curtain, I didn't know was gonna be like cloth. So you have to get like plastic stuff over it. It's honestly kind of just decor. It's nothing to write home about. This is interesting. So this thing over here, like basically if you're gonna take like a bath, you have to like move it so it like plugs. Honestly, like everything here is like so old. Like, why is this over here? I don't get it. And then the bathtub's like pretty deep, but again, it's nothing to write home about, you guys. Like the bathroom's the most tragic part of my apartment. All right, so now I shared with you my weakness, which is my bathroom, and you guys have kind of like seen everything. Like, you've seen my living room, you've seen my kitchen, you've seen my dog who's sleeping, and honestly, here's like all the stuff that I didn't want you to see that I pushed over here. And I do want you guys to see like the most favorite part of the apartment, so I'm going to send you guys, and I'm going to show you guys really quick, but I'm like literally out of breath. Hold on. So up here is my favorite part about my apartment, which is my roof. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here, but I'll do it for the content. So this is the views of downtown New York, baby. You guys have definitely seen me filming up here. It's such a nice day out. Okay, my battery's gonna die, but thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!